Some days are windy, stormy, and the waves are crashing down, and it feels like none of the conditions are right for you to be the person you want to be in the world, to be a passionate person, to be a present person. The other night I was staying up awake much of the night, having lots of angry thoughts, anxious thoughts, and then on top of that I was telling myself I really needed rest, I really needed to get some sleep. So I was also on top of that, uh, you know, trying to stop my thoughts, trying to use whatever practices I had, meditation, nonviolent communication, or whatever, to try to calm down, get some sleep. And at a certain point, I just remembered and realized I really needed to just surrender and embrace it all. And so I just named it. I named what was happening. I just said, angry and can't sleep. And that was it. I just named angry and can't sleep. And, when I did that, there was a acceptance. That's just what's happening. I'm angry and I can't sleep. And suddenly there was a relaxing into that. Sometimes we just need to give over. Give over to what's happening. Embrace it. Stop trying to fight it. Just acknowledge it. Bow to it. And in that bowing to it, something shifts. Something can change.
There or will.
It's one of the practices that myself and my co-leaders at the This Too is Sacred gathering in Bali in September will be sharing about. One of the things that I really value about what we're offering is that each of us are real people. Catherine and I, we are a couple in a relationship. We have all the kinds of conflicts and arguments that any couple has in a relationship. We have 2 young kids. We have all the challenges that any parent has in a parenting relationship with 2 young kids. Wendy is a grandparent and a caregiver for her elder father, and it is full of the kinds of struggles that the people who are caregivers for their aging parents have. Kate is doing this work on her own, and she has all the struggles of loneliness and wrestling with meaning and purpose around her work. So all of us are human beings, and one of the things that we're really going to bring to the This Too is Sacred gathering is, how do you practice with that? How do you practice with the kind of suffering that you experience as a parent or grandparent or elder caregiver or single person, lonely? How do you deal with that? What do you do? How do mindfulness or nonviolent communication practices look? And how do we review our practices? How do we regenerate? How do we restore our connection to the deep consciousness that not only allows us to be compassionate, present, but gives us joy, gratitude each day for being alive? How do we renew that each day? So these are some of the things we'll be working with. The beauty of a gathering like This Too is Sacred is we'll be doing that in person, in community. So we'll be sharing our stories with others, getting to hear other stories and learning from each other. I hope you'll join us. I think it's going to be a really powerful and really unique gathering to renew our practices of nonviolence, even when the conditions are stormy and windy and the waves are crashing.